Call the meeting to order of the Waverly Planning and Zoning Commission. This is, today's July 1st, 2021. So we're called to order. Roll call.
Kate Payne.
Here.
Doug Benschoter.
Here.
Richard Dane. Mary French.
Here.
Stephanie Garner.
Present.
David Huser.
Here.
David Larson.
Here.
Kathy Olson.
Here.
Heidi Solheim.
Okay. Welcome, everybody. We have an agenda to approve. And
Move approval.
Second.
discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say yes.
Yes.
Any noes? Okay, we can move ahead with the agenda as printed. Meeting minutes from June 3rd, 2021. Motion?
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
Call the question.
Okay. Sorry. All in favor of approving the minutes from June 3rd, 2021, say yes.
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 Anyone want to say no? Minutes are approved. We'll keep going. Tonight is a public hearing for the rezoning request for Parcel Q from A1 agricultural to R1 single family residential. Isaac, you want to fill us in on what's going on?
Yes, so this was brought, the plat of survey was brought last month. That plat of survey has been approved by the city council at the June 21st city council meeting. The beacon aerial is not updated, so I included that plat of survey just to remind everybody how that parcel was split. The rezoning request is for that parcel Q that was created. Currently, as you can see on the zoning map, it is zoned A1 agricultural because that's what it's currently being used as. And they're requesting to rezone it to R1 single family with the intentions of putting a single family house on the lot. So future land use map shows this particular property and all the properties around it in the yellow residential. So it fits with our future land use map. We did send out letters to the neighbors and I did not receive any replies from any of the neighbors.
Okay. Well, this is a public hearing, so there's an opportunity for the public to come up to the mic. Is anyone remote? Is that a thing?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay. If anybody wants to come up to the mic and say anything about this, this generally works where you have to say your name, your address,
Correct.
who you are, and we give you a few minutes to state whatever it is you would like to say. Is there anyone in the audience who wants to talk to this?
If either one of you'd like to speak, now would be the time to do it.
You're not required to, it's simply an opportunity.
I'm Dane Schilling. My wife and I made the request to get the residential zoning. We do thank the folks that were involved in the approving the plat, the plat. So we appreciate that. So I just wanted to say we just plan to have a single-family home on this 2 acres. And, it should fit in with the neighborhood quite well. So, thanks.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else? Hearing none, I will close the public hearing. Any discussion from this group?
My only question is that there will be access for that additional plat for an easement for access?
Yeah, so what we've discussed with the applicant is taking a driveway off of Fairholme Drive.
That's it, yeah.
Yep, and so there is an easement. If you look at the plat of survey, there is an easement. That easement is actually being used for the house directly east of this. That's how they access.
Just want to make sure we didn't lock it in there like make it a landlocked.
Correct, yep. And then that
Parcel. Oh,
easement
good.
will also be
No,
used
good.
for that other parcel that Parcel Q was split off of. It can be used to access that lot as well, so.
Yeah, Isaac, I remember last time, I think, when this came up at the last meeting, there was a discussion about staff's recommendation for this, and has anything changed in that regard?
No, staff's recommendation is still to approve the rezoning
Yeah.
request.
I'll move that the Planning and Zoning Commission recommend approval of the rezoning request of Parcel Q from A1 agricultural to R1 single-family residential to the City Council.
Second?
All in, excuse me, all in favor, say yes?
Yes.
Yes? Any nays? Sounds like it passes. All right, next item is under regular business. Review plat of survey for parcel Z located at 1504 4th Street Southwest, Waverly, Iowa. Isaac?
Yes, so this parcel is where the Waverly Veterinary Clinic is located. There was a plat of survey that was put together, I believe in 2014. It was actually approved by this board and approved by the city council. But my understanding is there was some dispute about an easement to access the parcel Z, so it was never recorded. And after a year, plat of surveys, if they're not recorded, they become null and void. So we're going back through this process. They do have a potential buyer for this proposed parcel Z. The plan is to put a business on the lot that'll be consistent with C2 zoning, which is what it's currently zoned. So they have resolved the issue with the easement. There is an easement on the south property line. They'll be able to access parcel Z from that easement. Again, staff's recommendation is to approve the plat of survey.
Thank you. Discussion? All right, somebody want to put a,
I move that the Planning and Zoning
Thank you.
Commission recommend approval of the plat of survey for parcel Z located at 1504 4th Street Southwest, Waverly, Iowa, to the City Council.
Second.
any further discussion before we vote? All in favor, say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Anyone want to say nay? Motion passes. All right, the next thing on the agenda is to review the plat of survey for parcel WW located at 93 Vista Circle, Waverly. Isaac?
All righty, so this plat of survey is to make parcel WW a little bit bigger than what it currently is. Essentially, there's some landscaping on the west side that they want to maintain and continue to maintain, and then on the south property line, they just want to move that a little further south. There currently is a building permit that was issued for the property directly west of this property. The setback requirements for an R1 zone are still going to be met with that building permit, so there's no issues on that. So staff's recommendation is to approve the plat of survey.
All right.
So what really happened here? I mean, it just seems like when I look at the aerial map that they kind of built his driveway a little more onto the other lot than he really maybe wanted to.
Yeah, and that might be partly just because our Beacon website is generally off a couple feet, but there was maybe some concerns about that, which went into this. That western property line, though, originally they wanted to, you can kind of see how it jogs over to the east a little bit. They originally wanted to just go straight south with it, but that was going to cause some setback problems for the other single-family home that's currently being built on that lot. But with moving that property line, you're right, there's no questions about this. The driveway's definitely on parcel WW. It's going to be our 5-foot setback for driveways now, actually. So yeah, it's going to bring the property into compliance for sure now. There's not going to be a question about it.
Does anybody want to put a motion on the table?
Move the Planning and Zoning Commission recommend the plat of survey for parcel WW located at 93 Vista Circle, Waverly, Iowa, to the City Council.
Second?
Any further discussion? Questions? All in favor say yes.
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 Anyone want to say no? Motion passes. Next item is the review plat of survey for parcel H, located at 1366 190th Street, Waverly, Iowa.
All right, so this is a property that's located out in Bremer County, but it is within the 2-mile review radius. So it was sent to us for review. Essentially, this was the applicant was, I believe, maintaining the stretch of ground that they're going to be adding to their property with the plat of survey. The neighbors didn't have any problem giving that to them, so they're just giving them an extra 30 feet on the eastern side. That's my understanding in talking to the surveyor. Staff doesn't see any issues with this. Again, it's not inside Waverly city limits, but staff's recommendation is to approve the plat survey.
So from the county, are there any concerns, any controversy?
Not that I'm aware of. So they'll need us to sign off on this for it to go through planning, zoning, city council, and then it'll go through the county board of supervisors. But yeah, I've not heard any concern from the county on this.
Do we need a document or anything from the current landowner authorizing or saying that he agrees to this addition?
We did ask for a subdivision application. Generally, we get those when we get these plats of surveys. We did not receive one. I don't know if they don't have one or what the issue is, but I will point to the plat of survey. It was requested by William Wedeking. I'm going to mispronounce that last name.
Yeah.
Okay, so I apologize to them. They are shown as the owners of that property. And then I was told by the surveyor that the property owners to the east, Kevin and Lisa Capper, they are also in agreement with this. So that's what we're basing that off of.
Okay.
And really, all we have to do is just say whether we have some concerns or not, according to our 12E.
Correct.
It's a 12E agreement, I think.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Correct.
I move Planning and Zoning Commission recommend approval of the plat of survey for parcel H located at 1366 109th Street, Waverly, Iowa, to the City Council.
Second?
All in favor say yes.
Yes.
Anyone say no? Motion passes.
Just for the purposes of the record, I think, Mary, you said 109th. And it's
190th.
190th, yeah, just so that came across clearly.
All right. That takes us to old business, which apparently there is none.
I don't have any.
And then new business, which means we get to elect new officers. Yay! All right.
Madam Chair, I move that the Planning and Zoning Commission appoint Doug Benschoter as chairperson.
Second.
Do we vote right away?
We can, yes.
All in favor say yes.
Yes.
Yes. Anyone say no? Done. Welcome to the chair.
No.
Thank you very
Spotlight
much.
is on.
Thank you very much for volunteering to take on this task.
That means you could assign roles or something, right?
No.
We get to do this again. Somebody want to make a motion on the next one?
I move that the Planning and Zoning Commission appoint Kate Payne as vice chairperson.
I second that.
I had heard through the grapevine that somebody else wanted.
I
to
thought
do
Mary
this.
French was going to do it.
Oh,
Oh,
that's fine.
yeah. What, I,
Kate can have it if she wants it.
We got a motion,
We got to vote on
Well,
the
I
motion.
would move that Planning and Zoning Commission appoint Mary French as vice chairperson.
well, don't we do have to vote on the first
We have
one?
I think we do have a motion, so I think we do have to vote on.
But it was not
But we
seconded.
It was
can have
not seconded.
discussion on the first
We-
one.
Well, I think it is.
Yeah, I have Kathy Olson making the motion, Dave Huser second.
Yeah, we can pull it, you know. You can-
What?
Could withdraw the motion.
Okay, so Kathy, you could withdraw the motion.
I will happily
Okay.
withdraw the motion.
I'll second that.
Okay. You want to
Do
just
I
say that
make
again?
the motion?
Yeah.
Okay. I move that the Planning and Zoning Commission appoint Mary French as vice chairperson.
I second that. All in favor say yes.
Yes.
Anyone say no? Mary?
I'm abstaining.
Thank you very much.
I like how you run this meeting. We're going to get out of here in 20 minutes.
Well, I moved it to Planning and Zoning Commission meeting be adjourned.
A second.
Game on. Thank you very much.
She's started.
Now, why couldn't we do